It's
Do you know what I
only a
mean?
guilty pleasure if you're trying to play it cool.
Yeah, because I feel like we'd just be like, we like it.
But then there's some songs.
Like what?
Some songs are
It's
just
just
pure
mean,
guilty.
like-
But I guess double-edged sword.
Megalomaniac, no one ever wants to finish last. Running like a bull is on your back. On your mark, ready, set.
Hey, we're Nova Twins.
And this is our Marshall Vinyl Room selection at House of KOKO.
On your mark, ready, set. Choose your fighter.
So these are the vinyls we have brought with us today. We select them for many different reasons.
Yeah.
Um,
Want to go first? What's your first?
okay. So first, got New York Dolls. I listened to it and I absolutely loved the energy, because a lot of people was like, have you listened to this band, when I was like 16, because some of the energy kind of giving off has reminded me of that. So I checked them out and I absolutely just fell in love. I've blasted loud in my room as a 16-year-old, and that was my kind of intro into rock music for sure. Well, this is like glam rock, but you know, that kind of heavy guitar driven music. So New York Dolls. This one.
Nice, very nice. Mine, as we said earlier, Desert Island track, Etta James at Last. Love this album so much. I don't think there's ever, not the time to listen to it. It's just, it's a classic. At Last,
It's
or
like breakfast, dinner,
Stormy
lunch.
Weather. A Sunday is like the best day to listen to this album.
This is a bit of me and you.
Yes.
Khalees, Milkshake in particular, and this has only got, I think, it's got a couple of remixes on it, so it's just got Milkshake on it, but what a banger. Like, who doesn't like Milkshake?
Nobody doesn't like Milkshake.
If you don't, then get out of here. It's such a great tune. Classic.
Yeah, that is a banger.
And we love like 90s, noughties, R&B, all that vibe, like the Pharrell era, Missy,
Completely.
Yeah, so-
Destiny's Child.
Destiny's Child. So, Khalees, Milkshake.
Milkshake. So this, I love this album. Bruno Mars. It's just like every song is a banger. I know all the words, and it's just one of them.
Which is
ones-
saying something.
I know. I'm like terrible at learning lyrics.
Never mind. Nirvana.
Classic.
Again, it's a classic album. It's a brilliant driving album, and again, it's one of them ones that you don't listen to for a while, but lately I've brought it back and it's become my driving long distance album. Like, it's so beautiful. It's just got everything that you want, like the power, the grit, but also like the vulnerability. It's a brilliant album and it's a classic for a reason. So Nirvana.
We got Rage Against the Machine. The classic album, and it's got so many bangers on it, and it means so much to us because Prophets of Rage took us on tour so early on, and we got to hear these songs like night after night by the legends, and it was so inspiring, and they were so amazing to us.
Moving on to something new. Dream Nails, Doom Loop. In fact, this is very, very, very new.
This is sick.
It's just, again, like, it's kind of got their kind of punk attitude that they obviously have live, but also like this song that sometimes I do get lonely. It shows like a whole nother side to
Really
them as
captures
well.
the whole picture.
Yeah.
And can we just talk about this album cover, by the way?
Iconic.
This is iconic.
We saw that. I fell in love with it straight away.
Oh, if we could sample one bit from any of these albums,
Any
of these ones,
Why don't we do a
what would we
remix?
sample?
Okay, I feel like we could sample Milkshake with
Oh,
Smells
we
Like
literally
Teen
doing
Spirit.
a mashup. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna turn this on his head
Okay, cool.
because we can't just pick
Okay,
one.
Milkshake with Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Just because everyone wished they wrote that song.
Yeah, and
It's so
Milkshake.
good.
Both of these songs.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
What would be?
Our guilty pleasure song, and I feel like it's so bad saying guilty pleasure sometimes.
It's only a guilty pleasure if you're trying to play it cool.
Yeah, because I feel like we'd just be like, we like it.
But then there's some songs.
No, what?
Some songs are
It's
just
just
pure
me,
guilty.
like-
But I guess double-edged sword. Okay. So guilty pleasure, but there's pleasure.
Yeah, exactly. There's always pleasure and a guilty pleasure. So why is it guilty if it makes you feel pleasure?
I feel like our guilty pleasure is it Mia? Pia?
I was thinking to say one. It's Pia Mia.
Oh.
This is a banger. This is a
Right.
banger. Pia Mia.
I was like, Mia Pia.
What's the song called? Pia Mia.
Did it in a one night stand, and I wanted again. Do ya? That it used to come on the radio, and we used to be like,
So good.
guilty pleasure.
So
I think, yeah.
good.
So one of our memorable interactions with a fan must have been
Oh, yeah.
the release
Yeah,
of
for
our
sure.
album
Supernova.
and Supernova, and they bought us a star, an actual star.
Supernova star.
There is a sky. There is a sky.
There is a sky.
There is a
that holds
sky that holds a star.
Called Nova Twins.
Or was it Supernova?
On the day of Supernova. I thought they called it Nova
They might
Twins,
have
but
called
it
it
was
Nova Twins.
released on the
On the
day
Supernova.
of Supernova. And it was just such like the most romantic, loveliest thing anyone's ever done. It was just like, oh my god, we love stars. Obviously Supernova, the whole name came from the sky.
Yeah, we need to get it framed actually. and printed
Yeah,
and
we
stuff.
do.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Before we play a show, we always have our pre-show ritual thing that we do. Us and our drummer, we always gather in a circle and we do this handshake. And we can't not do it, otherwise it's like the show
bad
is
luck.
gonna just plummet. So always do it.
And also we do all the kind of like, we make sure we warm up. We're quite good at that, because if you don't, God, it's
I know.
hell.
Some days we like, when we're really tired and into tour, we like don't want to warm up as much because you just kind of lay there till the last minute. But then you're not warm, so then when you get off stage, you're like broken. 'Cause
Yeah.
obviously it's like working out at the gym.
You're just throwing your body around tiredly, which is never good.
Yeah.
So yeah, lots of warm up, lots of water, little handshake, bit of jumping. We're Nova Twins,
And this has been our Marshall Vinyl Room selection.
the House of KOKO.